we have this election going on. Looking at all the candidates now, who's utilizing technology the best? I mean, is it Trump with Twitter?
Well, I'll look at the scoreboard, and Ted Cruz beat Donald Trump in Iowa, in part because while Donald Trump was tweeting his little fascist heart out, Ted Cruz used big data, used tools to build a powerful ground operation. And the tools that he used on the ground in Iowa to identify evangelical voters, to persuade them to support his candidacy, to get them to the caucus, was really impressive. And so look, I've worked with Democrats in the past. Democrats have the reputation for having done the best in the 2008 and 2012 elections. I think there's clear evidence that Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders both used it intelligently in the election so far. But to this point, the person who I think has won a race because of technology is Ted Cruz.
Going off of Hillary Clinton, do you think that the email server scandal, I mean, do you think this will ultimately affect her campaign? As someone who worked with her closely, as someone who was involved in innovation, is this something that will ultimately affect the campaign?
I think it already has. I mean, I think it knocked the campaign back a couple steps. I think ultimately what it did is make people ask some new questions about judgment and trustworthiness. But what's good is that now that the emails are actually largely out, including lots from me, so I get the fun of rereading my emails to and from her every month, I think that what we see is like, oh, there's nothing scandalous here. You know, there are attempts to make it scandalous, but if you actually sit and read the emails, you're like, gosh, that's all perfectly reasonable stuff.